What's up, Grapper fans? As y'all know, I'm in the market for a wrecked 6.7 Powerstroke to use for my 1971 crew cab long bed old truck that wasn't even running when I bought it. It is now, if y'all been following. I've been tinkering with it, but I don't want that engine in there anymore. I want a 6.7 Powerstroke with full drive axles, frame, interior, everything. Now, I showed y'all a couple trucks I'm looking at, and I'm on my way to go pick one up, but we got Hurricane Zeta coming trying to ruin my plans, and I want to get this thing before this wrecked truck turns into a flooded truck. So we're going to load up, take the truck. I got buddies coming out to help me hopefully load this thing up and bring it back. So stay tuned because we're about to get wet.
It's the Weather Channel.
It gonna rain. Oh, that's the one I stole the batteries out of. And I just found out they'll give you a jump box for free. They'll let you use it. I looked at this one pretty hard too, but here she is. See how wet it's getting in here. Freaking mid-hurricane. Yeah, the seal's not too hot up here. Definitely dripping in, but I don't think it'll be too bad.
Oh yeah, lots of trash. Hopefully it flows out all the way off.
Yeah, you think there's any damage to the hub? I feel like it's just tire and wheel.
Yeah, I don't have any visual damage.
I want to see how wet it is in here. Okay, mainly the door. The seat is a little damp, but not as bad as I thought. Thank you for the big plastic Band-Aid keeping it from freaking getting wet. Yeah, she's not too wet. That plastic wrap's doing something.
Some Hot Wheels back here, bro.
I know. I was like, this one's
This thing must be
perfect.
fast.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, honestly, I didn't have a ton of time to look at it because of how late in the day I got here, but still looks viable. I couldn't find anything wrong back here.
Yeah, that guy just got loaded up.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
This looks like a Ford bumper. It's so trashed. Oh yeah, that's a Ford. This seems like it might have been a freaking F-250 or something. It's really small looking though.
V6 F250.
Is it a V6?
Yeah.
Okay, not an F-250. Oh, it's probably an F-150 then. That's EcoBoost, I bet.
Well, there's no turbos on it. Wrong again.
That's not even a V6, is it?
It's 6.
There's a freaking, that's melted over, I think. I'm pretty sure.
1,
Oh,
2, 3.
I was looking up here. Okay. Wrong again.
Oh no! We suck again!
I suck again. Dang, I don't know what that is. It looks like a Ford bumper though. Well, yeah, watch where you're going. So many fire victims. Oh, that doesn't look healthy. Hey, it's in neutral, I think. Maybe, no, maybe not. He made sure I was recording. That was super nice. Oh, that's barely on the freaking radius arm mount. So long. Isn't that crazy? Look at this precision. Is it gonna roll? No, I guess not. It's thinking about rolling. Thank you, sir. Yeah, that's pretty far back, honestly.
I do look at it.
Appreciate you, boss.
Oh, no problem. I think we're gonna try to split the difference. If you can't come a little bit more over here. Yeah, not a problem. Cool. Do you want to try to pick it up, push it over?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's. I think the front honestly should come over if we could.
All right, stop. Okay, perfect. Down.
Might need to hit the parking brake.
Did it roll back, son?
Well, it looks like I'm buying this trailer because the truck rolled off and flattened this fender like a pancake. So that is super unfortunate. And then we had them push it back on and now it's still too far back. So we got the winch hooked up. I'm gonna try to bring it forward some. That looks better.
Yeah.
Freaking
Yeah, all right.
She's
Leave this on until we get the other side.
riding on the rim. That sucks.
You want to let that off on one minute?
I'll set the parking brake. We got our hurricane ready. We'll see how long this tarp lasts on here. Bungee cords and all. Hanging off the back. What do y'all think of how balanced it is? You think we put it in the right spot? Probably could have tweaked it a little bit, but we moved it forward and back like 5 times, and we're gonna send it with this. She sounds good, Mike. We haven't lost it yet. Yeah, this tarp is looking pretty decent so far.
Dude, imagine just chilling in the back seat.
I'd ride in the truck.
Yeah.
Put me back there. Put me in, coach.
Yeah, no, she's nice.
It's probably like when your jacket started to leak through and it's like, oh.
Dude, I put my hand in there, it's soaked already.
Dude, that would have been an experience.
So wet in
Riding that
it.
thing.
No more dust on the seats.
I know, yeah, it's self-cleaning. We're taking her through the fucking laser wash.
Yeah. Courtesy of, what is this thing's name? Zelda?
Margarita or something? I don't know. That tarp is just flapping hard as it can go on the side. We're trying to protect. I think we lost the strap. Well, that went well. Yeah. About a couple miles. We are those people, boys and girls. How's she looking?
Oh, we got one of them right here. Oh, we got the other one right here.
Oh, carnage. Brand new tarp.
Snapped.
Dang.
But hey, we got the ratchet though.
Yeah, at least we got that. Let's do an interior check.
Dry
Fucking moist. So moist. There's tarp everywhere. It's wet. It's wet over there. Oh, it's so gnarly out here. This is not good. A gust of wind just took the whole tarp. This is going great.
Weather channel.
It gonna rain. That's better-ish, I hope. We'll see. We'll see how she holds up. I'm straight up not having a good time.
When you went like,
Yeah, you can't even see the truck anymore.
This just got gnarly.
We made it back last night, right smack in the middle of the hurricane. I just want to show y'all a little bit of the damage. I do have some branches and stuff down. That is not too crazy. I got one more to show you, and then I'll show you this truck because we made it back. Hopefully it is not all messed up from getting wet. This tree totally snapped in half. Just to show y'all that hurricane was no joke last night. We should not have been driving in it, but we made it back, and we actually still have power right now. It flickered a bunch last night, but yeah, just a little tree. Luckily it didn't fall on anything. Would have really sucked if I lost one of these bigger ones. But let's take a look at this truck, see what all we got left. Here she is. We had to stop and redo the tarp a bunch of times because it kept ripping the eyes out, and she's real frayed. But you can see right here we're open to the cab, so I'm about to take this off best I can and dive in and see how wet that interior got, because at one point this whole side was just flapping and we were kicking up water, and I know it all got sucked right in there, and I'm hoping I didn't mess up anything. I don't even know if any of this stuff works truly yet, honestly, so I'm gonna get in here and try to see what I can do about cleaning off this dusty and now muddy interior, and we'll go from there. We'll hook it up, try to charge the battery some, and just see what we got. I'm pretty happy with the price, but I don't really know what I have yet. I don't know if I have a runner or anything. I'll let y'all know the price here at the end, but stay tuned because this thing is freaking awesome. I'm so stoked about it. Hopefully I got a super good deal and we'll be set to get this old girl looking real nice and driving around and getting it with a nice 6.7 Powerstroke in it. I think that's all the straps. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the tarp off. I'm kind of hoping it's still wet in here, because if that dust got wet and then dried, it's probably gonna be worse off than it was if it was wet right now. So pull that down, grab this tarp. All right, let's see what we're working with in here. Oh, it's already dry, so we definitely have some mud, kind of stained seats here a little bit. We'll try to get that taken care of, but I think it's gonna be a lot harder to get this dust off now that it's already been wet. We got a little bit of water still on here. It's not super upsetting how wet this thing got. I mean, it's out here in the open, I can let it air out, but I really want to try to start cleaning this thing up some before these seats become just like permanently dirty, because I was pretty excited about this black leather interior and I really want to try to use it. And I don't think anything is really that messed up from the wreck, and hopefully not from the storm. I'll get up in here and take a better look. I hope no water got on anything really electrical. I know the seat is all wet and it's, I believe, heated and cooled and power everything, so I don't want that to be messed up. This is definitely soggy. I'm gonna try to let this thing, you know, air out once I clean it up. I can feel this is like dripping. That's not good, but could be worse. Carpet's super wet. I'll probably end up taking it out before too long, but at least right now we got some sun on it. Get this like floor mat out of here. It's pretty long and glassy. I'll probably do that more carefully so I don't fling glass everywhere. Oh, tarp's blown away. But yeah, she's home. I'm gonna start cleaning it up and we'll see what we're working with here. Just wiped it down some and you can see it's kind of got a haziness to it. Doesn't look terrible though. I'm gonna keep kind of working with it, but you can see there's just like grit all up in all the seams and everything. And she's got a long way to go to be perfect in here. And we're gonna do our best to try to get her to that level. We'll see. She definitely needs a detail after sitting out there, the salvage yard, for months, just getting blasted by bulldozers driving by. This driver's seat's definitely the worst. It's a little bit stained looking, and where that registration was sitting, it's got like a weird watermark going on. And you can see I just wiped off the top of it, and it's looking pretty good. It's cleaning up, so we'll see. Might not be too bad, hopefully. I think the dust and filth is just easier to see on this side. You can kind of see where I wiped that off some. It's kind of getting to be a polished turd here a little bit. It's not quite as bad so far as I thought. We'll see. Keep dusting her off, and then I need to figure out a way to get this thing off the trailer. I'm not too focused on it right now, but I do want to get some of this loose junk and glass out here so I could take this floor mat out and let these things start drying out, because everything is freaking soaking wet right here. You can kind of see the color difference here. So try to get some sun and fresh air to that before it starts to get smelly, and we'll try to get this carpet out of here before too long so that it's not just freaking causing any issues with soggy carpet on that metal there, because I do plan on using this floor and carpet and everything. Got those drying out. That's enough of messing with the interior for now. I'm kind of curious if I can get this door to open, because down in here, I see this little part down here I think is what needs to come up or down to release the little clip here, and then the door would open. It looks like it's just smashed on there. I'm gonna see if I can bend it out. Not very hopeful, because you could see whatever hit this hit it real good. So it looks like they had to rip the back door off to get the guy out of there, so I doubt it'll be that easy. But you never know, maybe I'll have a halfway working door. Looks like it's broke here. I guess they cut it trying to get it out, but I think the top hinges are still on there. We'll see. I just wouldn't mind being able to open the door so I can get in and out of this thing without having to climb over everything. I just started prying right here, kind of like that maneuver there, so that I could get to this, and it's broken. But I think I might be able to get my finger down in there and release this latch if I keep messing with it. We'll see. Not super hopeful, but this door's got to come off one way or another at some point, so I might as well figure it out now while it's convenient to get in and out of it. I think this is the doohickey I need to move right here next to the yellow piece, and that might release it. I kind of felt it move a little bit. I'm just kind of pushing on it with this pry bar in hopes it'll pop open. All right, I think I'm on to something here, boys. Oh, look at that. The door's about to fall off. But hey, she's open. I think I pretty much just have this plastic wrap holding it now. I don't know if there's any hinges left. I don't really want this big heavy thing to fall on me completely, but we'll see what happens. We're in. Go check out my seat. Oh, she's got a little bit of mildew coming from all that water and dust, but doesn't look too bad in here. First look at this part. Man, this is pretty strong. Let's see, I'm going to cut that, but man, I can't believe we got the door open. That's awesome. You can see, broke this seam here. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, she's not too bad, a little smushed. She got a bit of the whistling diesel mod going on here on the side, but I think we can fix that up. My next concern was that I wasn't gonna have the right socket for these lug nuts, but I just climbed in and reached in the glove box, and sure enough, we got one that fits. So hopefully that'll fit for all of them. We also have this little key one here, but I don't think any of them are gonna have that, doesn't look like. But I need to get this wheel and tire changed out, probably on the trailer, because as you can see, it's sitting on the lip of the trailer, and I'm not gonna be able to roll over this fender. So I'm gonna start diving into that, see what I can do about either putting the spare on or one of the tires I've got in the shed. But I think the spare would probably be easiest because it's smaller than all my Nittos I've got. We're about to get Megan's first impressions. She hasn't seen the truck yet. What do you think?
Why not? Yeah. Struggling.
She's struggling.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's not as bad as I thought it would be.
She's pretty bad off, ain't she?
Okay, the exterior is okay. Definitely a little low movie.
Yeah, I just wiped that a little bit, but it needs more attention. That's the only spot I've seen that's mildewy. Yeah, I'm currently thinking, I'm pretty sure I can take off these covers and we could swap it to the other side, and then this would be up against the center console, because it's really not that bad that I think it's worth getting a new one. The other one seems perfect, so
Ain't too bad.
we'll see. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked I got the door open, let it air out some. I already got some of the glass out and everything. Yeah, doesn't it look good? I was worried because it was just getting blasted, like water tunneling like right up in here.
Well, this part of the rug looks very clean.
Yeah, it's it got pressure washed.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm just trying to get it to air out some. Get some sun in there. Yeah, hopefully this thing's worth the money. We'll see if it starts up. I just connected the batteries up again and it's making this noise. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but it sounds like it's thinking. I don't know what's going on with this thing. I don't know how dead the batteries are. I think they're pretty dead. I'm gonna leave them for right now. It sounds like it's trying to do something, but I'm gonna get them charged up here soon and go from there. I accidentally kept the factory jack and you know, tire iron and stuff that goes with the jack out of my King Ranch a while back. So I'm gonna use that to try to get under here, kind of where the radius arm mounts up, and try to jack this thing up some. I'm gonna have to loosen that strap. But I'm gonna see if I can get that spare on and kind of go from there. It does have a spare. I think this one had the stock jack chilling back here in the bed somewhere with all this other junk. But we'll see. I don't really know. I've never jacked something up this heavy on a trailer before. So hopefully we can get this thing swapped out safely. I was just messing with the spare tire trying to get it off, and I thought you just put this piece in here, but I know that part works for the jack. So then I was like, oh, let me go look at my old one, because this is the one from my King Ranch. I totally did a spare tire delete on it. And I'm looking at how it works. It's got this little keyed thing, it looks like. So I guess that's what this is that was in my glove box. So I'm gonna try to stick that on the end of here. I ought to know how to freaking change a tire. I feel kind of silly, but I'm thinking that you have to put this guy on here, or something like that. I don't know, it probably looks stupid right now, but I don't know why you'd have to have a key for the spare tire. I didn't think people were stealing spare tires that often. But that doesn't seem exactly right, but I'm gonna see if that'll do it. That seemed to have done the trick. I can spin this sucker now if I have both hands. And it seems like I'm getting a little bit of tire movement here, so I guess there's a key to the spare tire. I don't remember that when I took my other one off. Did y'all know that? I feel pretty silly not knowing that, but I figured it out at least. Yep, got that sucker down, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this cable thing back up in there, because I don't really like running spare tires, because I run giant tires most of the time and they wouldn't even really do much for me. And I've got, you know, spares back at the house, so I would just have to run back and grab one, get a buddy or anything, or I'll bring a tire with me. But this spare's not gonna do me much good, because I'm already about to throw some big tires on here. Which setup do you think this thing's gonna get? Got her jacked up pretty well here. Got it off the trailer some. We'll see, it's kind of questionable if that's high enough, but I'm going to try to get that wheel off. I've got the ratchet straps keeping it from rolling back. Parking brake's still on. See if I can't throw that spare on, and hopefully it'll fit inside that edge of the trailer. I'm hoping these wider wheels are the only reason it's sticking out that far. All right, got that hunk of junk out of the way. Oh, this nice and crusty because it's been sitting. So I'll hurry up and get this thing on while this thing's levitating here. now I've got that straightened out. Hopefully it'll roll back. It's real tight. See, it's kind of bubbling over. I think it might just, you know, kind of slide along. My next concern is this step, which I'm not a big fan of these big stock steps anyway. I'm gonna get that off because once this thing rolled off yesterday, it flattened that fender, and I don't have a big forklift here with me, so I'm gonna take those off and hope that the body clears it now that I got a tire that's not flat on the front. But that step definitely would hit it as soon as this rolled off and the trailer came back up. So I'm gonna get that step off. Might take them off both sides, we'll see, because they're in pretty good shape, honestly. I'll probably sell them, and maybe I'll put some amp research ones on here like I had my old truck. Oh yeah, we got one of the steps off, and I'm under here with dirt in my eye. This guy's like, oh, let's see what's under the seat. Anything good? We got some Tide Pods and whatever else you found. What's that you got? A key. This thing's got a freaking key.
It says Ford on it.
Yeah, it ought to be the right one. We hope.
Hopefully it's the right Ford.
Yeah, let's see.
The
batteries are definitely dead, but let's just put it in and see what happens.
Let's do it for Dale here and give her hell. Oh, it slid in. Push and try to turn. No.
I bet, is it turning at all, or is it? I bet you should have to go. You just watched a video on how to unlock the steering wheel. How do you unlock the steering wheel? There we go.
Oh, there it goes.
We have unlocked the steering wheel. That's definitely the key. Well, I got some jumper cables.
100% the key.
Let's hook this sucker up, see if we can fire it up.
Let's do it.
All right.